Hi. So here in my hand I've got a coin and it's just a £1 coin. Not much, is it? Yet this pound, if it's sent into the future, it can do magic. In 1997, the price of one stock or one share of Microsoft was 1997, 1996, $5. Think about it. $5 for a share of Microsoft. How much do you think a share of Microsoft costs today? $440. Now, in 1997, I had my son. I had my son in 1997. Now, imagine that I had taken just $100 and spent it on just 20 shares for him. Do you know how much you'll be sitting on right now? You'll be sitting on well over $8,000. That is the power of investing. And when we talk about investing, you must invest in the right thing. If you take your money and you put it in a bank account, that's not investing. That's called saving. It's not a bad thing to save, but your money that's sitting in the bank account won't grow. It won't multiply. The bank is going to give you a maximum of 1% interest, 2% interest. Meanwhile, inflation is way above that. So your money is losing value by the day. What you need to do is take that money and put it into an investment that is going to grow. Now, for the past 20 years, the stock market has been returning solid average of about 8 to 10% each single year. Now that doesn't seem like much because you might think, got $100, 8% of $100, what's that? That's just $8. So in total, I've just got $108. You are making a big mistake. You see, there's something called compound interest. What is compound interest? The money that you've accrued today, say if by the end of the year you've got $108, it means you're starting next year with $108 instead of $100. So then 8% of $108 is what's going to be added to the capital at the start of the year. The following year, you are starting off with a higher amount, and so it goes. In the beginning, growth is gradual, but then a time comes when it's exponential, and your money begins to grow at a much faster rate. That's why you're making a big mistake in thinking that it's pointless in investing today. Even if the interest is as little as 2%, your money will grow at a much faster rate if you put it into something like stocks. Why do we talk about investing in the stock market? What is there? What is the benefit of investing in the stock market? It's very simple. That's where your pension is. You might not be interested in the stock market, but guess what? Your money is already there. Because at the end of each month, your employer takes a portion of your salary, a proportion of your salary, and then puts it in the stock market on your behalf. So your money is already there. You might as well start investing there consciously, actively, rather than just passively handing the money to someone else, because you don't really know what they are investing in. But you can find out, you can learn about how to invest in the stock market and take advantage of the benefits. You see, I explained to you that Microsoft stock costs about $5 around 1997, 1996. But did you know that it's the same for many stocks out there? The same for stocks like Apple, like Amazon. Amazon cost next to nothing around that time. And today, Amazon stock, where it is now, it's incredible. When you think about investing in the stock market, here's what I'd like you to consider. Imagine the CEO of Microsoft knocking on your door and saying, you know what, we would like to expand this company. We are trying to grow our business. But instead of going to the bank to get a loan, we've decided to approach people like yourself and give you an opportunity to invest in our company. Of course, we will share the profits with you. You'll get a proportion of the profit. What would you do if the CEO of Microsoft, the CEO of Apple, the CEO of Amazon, the CEO of Nvidia, all these big companies, if the CEOs knocked on your door and gave you an invitation to invest in their company for a share of the profit, would you ignore it? Would you think it was a great opportunity? You tell me. Many of you would not be able to brush this aside. Why? Because you know these are well-established companies with a track record of consistent earnings. But when you invest in the stock market, that's exactly what you're doing. You are investing in companies. See, many people think the stock market is some mysterious things. A mysterious thing. You buy shares today, tomorrow the price has gone down, you don't know exactly what's going on. Forget about what you hear in the news. Investing in the stock market is nothing but investing in actual companies. When you buy a share of a company, you become a part owner of that company. You actually become a part owner of that company. What it means is that from that time onwards, you get to play a part in important decision making in a company. You will receive documentation regarding the company. When they're about to take some important decisions and they want all shareholders to come together to vote, you will be invited to vote. Why? Because you're actually part owner of the company. The stock market is merely the marketplace where you go to buy ownership in a company. So there's nothing mysterious about it. It's as simple as the CEO of a top company coming to you. In this case, it could be the CEO of multiple companies, asking you, inviting you for an opportunity to come and invest in their companies. And in return, you get a proportion of their profit in the form of dividends. Now, some companies don't pay dividends, but then the stock price will appreciate over time, so you can sell it later for a profit. Think about it and let me know what you think in the comments.